Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday, all right? Today is Tuesday, March the 24th. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. Obviously, if you just saw this video, I hope the rest of your day is going well, all right? So today is Tuesday. Okay, guys, we are, getting closer and closer each and every day to the ending of March, okay? Now, for some of you, you may feel like, where's the time going? Okay, for some of you, you could be thinking, thank God, it's about time that the time has finally, picked up some type of pace, right? The sun is shining. Okay, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the sunshine, even though it is cold where I live, but I'm still grateful that the sun is shining, okay? Gives you a little bit of a boost. Okay, guys, so let's jump into it and see what you need to know, okay? So, universe, spirit, divine, source, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What messages do you have for the collective at this time? I just saw 111 on the timer, so that could also be confirmation or a significance when it comes to angel number for some of you. Okay, so let's see what you guys might need to know when it comes to this energy, okay? What does the collective need to know for March 24th, Spirit? What can you tell them for March 24th, please? Okay. Okay. The way that card just flew, I wasn't expecting that, but okay. I'll take this, though, because I don't like when cards fly out like that. I mean, it could be a sign, but because it's a collective reading, I don't like being scattered, okay? That's just me. So, Queen of Wands, okay? There's this energy for some of you, Queen of Wands energy. Now, 1 and 3 equals third house, which talks about travel, whether this is short distance. Okay, short distance travel. This could be about school, confirmation with the horn, education. Okay, so travel could be anything. This could be, you traveling next to a next state, right? Short travel doesn't have to be something long, okay? It could be, I'm not really familiar with the states and how long it takes to drive between each state, but it's almost like somebody leaving New York and, as crazy as it is, coming to like somewhere like Canada, like Niagara Falls or something, right? So there's something about that where it's like, it's not going to take days and days and days to get to this place. It could probably take like a few hours or so. So that could be significant too when it comes to travel. Okay, school, education, the mind, things like that are very significant. This could be in regards to media as well. So, take what resonates with this. And also transformations and rebirth when it comes to change. So there's something about you alchemizing energy when it comes to death and rebirth. For some of you, this could be healing, right? Through surrendering. For some of you, this could be reclaiming your power. This is a lot to do with you accepting and allowing change. Okay, so there's something about being confident as well. But this talks about you being self-assured, passionate, determined. Okay, some of you guys could be very social, but maybe you're not social in the way other people would like you to be. It's almost like when it's time for you to be social, you'll be social, right? But when it's not time for you to be, it's almost like you know when to just relax and just let things be. There's something about having duality as well, where it's like, you know when to jump in certain situations, and you know when to basically mind your business, right? But again, 1 and 3 equals 4. Okay, fourth house. I did say something about third house, right? Because threes, right? Ones talk about, self, personal life, your appearance, how you view the world as well, and how you approach it, right? This could be your identity. So again, when you mix those two things together, you make 4. Okay, this is about maybe your parents, your guardians. For some of you, this could be about your roots, right? Now, everybody's roots is different. This could be tapping into your roots, or this could be connecting with your roots. But there's something about family matters when it comes to inheritance. Some of you guys could be receiving inheritance. There's something to do with that. Or this could be your emotions, the foundations that you grew up with or grew up in. And also when it comes to mother wounds, and also, you being somebody who's tapping into your feminine energy. That could be also significant as well, okay? But for some of you, this is about reclaiming your power for some of you. Now, not everybody will resonate with that, but we also have strength, okay? You're showing up as somebody who is strong, right? Black cats could be very significant as well, but you guys are showing up as strong. 8 talks about, death, transformations, rebirth, etc. So this could be in regards to like the occult. Now, not everybody agrees with the occult, but that could be significant. We also have, when it comes to certain debts, you guys could be paying off certain debts, and that is why you guys are also going through some type of transformation in a sense, right? Death and rebirth in a sense, right? There's also something to do with assets. Okay, this could be properties. This could be, joining ventures with other people. So joining your finances with other people as well, whether this is like, romantic or not, but sharing resources could be significant. Intimacy could be very significant. Maybe you're somebody who can, be really intimate with other people around you. And a lot of times people might get that misconstrued, because intimacy doesn't necessarily mean that, you and that person are together. Intimacy could be anything. Intimacy could be you being more, nurturing in certain senses, or you showing up and being helpful, things like that. It's like learning to channel your masculine and channel your divine feminine, but then learning to put those energies together and becoming one, becoming whole. Remember when I said to you guys in anime how anime always has red and blue, right? Think of your energy like this. It's like, say the red is the masculine energy, say the blue is the feminine energy, per se, okay? And every time you need to come together within yourself, it's almost like those two colors intertwine with each other. So yeah, there's something about your strength when it comes to your power. Like I said, some of you guys could be stepping into your power. There's something about that. Now, maybe some of you guys could have been worried, okay, what it would be like to step into your power, but maybe some of you guys are getting the idea that this is your path and there's no running from it, right? So we have here balance, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, for some of you guys, this is about you being adaptable and flexible in the face of challenges and change. Now, some of you guys could be balancing your resources, okay, juggling back and forth. For some of you guys, this is about flexibility, right? So even when it comes to you balancing, there's something about love. Okay, you could be balancing a lot in love. Okay, juggling between 2 people, that could be significant, okay? Now, juggling between 2 people doesn't necessarily mean it has to be cheating, right? And I don't really like calling out that energy either, because it's almost very low vibrational. It's like, if you're moving forward into your new adventures, new life, why would you care about something that was in the past, right? Not to say that you don't care. You probably do. Okay, it's going to take some time to get over that, or, move forward from that. But there's something about, if you're focusing on your current path, why would you care about your past in a sense of exes and relationships, etc.? Most people don't care. Most people have moved on and moved forward and, wanting to start fresh. So there's something about balancing act. Okay, now this could be also like someone may feel like, whether this is you or someone else's energy, past energy, where some of you guys could have felt like you were balancing a lot when it came to relationships, friendships, romantic, whatever. It's almost like you feel like you almost had to pick and choose, right? When you were balancing certain things, right? So partnership, like I said, is significant. There's something about your resources. Being resourceful is significant as well. And also being able to adapt. Okay, you guys could be stretching your resources, like I said, sharing. But there's something about balance and adaptability. You are juggling multiple priorities. Okay, like I said, and also responsibilities with ease, right? So for some of you guys, if you felt like you were dealing with a lot, or say you guys are going through a lot, right? And maybe you don't have the support that A lot of people do. Let's be realistic. Not everybody has parents to pay for their schooling. Some people have to work really hard to go to school, and get that money for themselves, right? Not everybody is gifted to have one or both parents. And sometimes when you have one or both parents, that doesn't necessarily mean that you get everything that you need to learn in life. There are people out there who have both their parents out there and they still never learned anything. Crazy, right? And I'm not judging, but to me, that is so crazy. If you're a parent, whether you have money or not, being able to teach your child certain skills and certain things is very important. And I don't even have children, but I just assume that that's common sense, And I get that common sense is not so common, but when it comes to you, you will always find a way. Jupiter talks about, expansion and prosperity. So there's something about your hard work paying off as well when it comes to like your abundance. Maybe you guys could be receiving something, when it comes to the energy itself. Like you guys could be someone who's very giving, but for once in your life, you're actually receiving. And for some of you guys, it could be very hard for you to receive because maybe you're not used to receiving. Okay, we have the Chariot. Yeah. So there's something about success, determination. Okay, you guys are focused, being in control, right? Being able to move forward as well when it comes to your confidence and also being determined. Okay, yin yang energy when it comes to seeing things black and white, or you could be somebody who doesn't see things black and white. You can kind of see in between as well. It's like things can be black, things can be white, but things can also be in the middle. Okay, so like that gray area. Even when it comes to like your progress and your throat chakra, there's something about you communicating more. And there's also something about you being in control of your destiny. Seventh house is about your personal relationships, whether this is close, like I said, whether this is close, personal, or this is romantic, business, etc. But there is something about the energy when it comes to, even when it comes to like the divorce lawsuits, right? That could be significant too. Like you guys could have went through certain things and you guys, succeeded or you guys prevailed. Okay. Even when it comes to energies, like a lot of people say that, 12th house doesn't mean hidden enemies, but it shows that when you search it up online. Okay. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know it all because I don't. Okay. But if you do your research and you read online, 12th house does talk about hidden enemies and things like that. And hidden enemies could be actual hidden enemies, meaning like people of your past, and or, hidden enemies within yourself. So same thing for 7th house. It's like close and personal relationships and partnerships could be very significant. There's also something about justice, right? So if you were dealing with like divorce lawsuits, and if somebody says like 7th house doesn't mean divorce lawsuits or rivalries or equality, etc., I've done my research, and that's exactly what I've seen when I've done my research, whether this was online or in a book, etc. So even that too, it's like information. When it comes to dealing with people and information, you are moving forward with confidence because you know what you're talking about, or you know what you're doing, or you know what you're saying. There's something about divination too, where some of you guys, when it comes to divination, say you're starting out in the beginning, right? You could be learning at a certain pace that's best for you. Nothing is wrong with that. Even when it comes to having notes, making sure that you have notes, reading those notes, if you're not accustomed to certain placements or certain things, nothing is wrong with that. That doesn't mean that you're lying. It doesn't mean that you're, doing anything wrong. It's better to have notes and go by those notes and be mindful than to just start talking randomness out of the top of your head because, let me just tell people what they want to hear just so that I can get a following. Why? Okay? Like I said, there's certain things or certain people, places, whatever, where you are in control. Okay, there's something about discipline. Okay, we also have Page of Pentacles as well with the number 11. This is you being open. Like I said, moving forward, being open to learning new skills. Okay, being able to take on new opportunities. You could be very goal oriented, a planner. Okay, you could be the star student where you are in school. So there's something about your energy where maybe you may not be someone who gets honor rolls like all the time, and that's okay too, right? That doesn't make you less smart. That doesn't make you, any smarter either, right? There's something about Page of Pentacles energy where you could be stepping into something new that you love to do. This could be attracting, like I said, with the, Queen of Wands. This is attracting confident people. So when it comes to groups, friendships, collective, etc., even when it comes to social awareness and social media, the future, etc., your gifts, right? There's something about that where you could be the one showing up very strong, or you could be the one that's showing up very dependable. Okay, take what resonates with that. We also have the Empress when it comes to this energy. Okay, divine feminine energy when it comes to the number 3. Okay, your intuition could be very significant when it comes to your creativity as well, right? So with 11, this is something new. This could be happening in around Taurus season from what I'm picking up. Then we also have Venus energy, which is also connected to Taurus and Libra. Okay, so this is about you feeling abundant when it comes to like your growth, whether this is financially, love, career, etc. But you are abundant, okay, in what you're creating. There's something about building a legacy. Some of you may not care to build a legacy, but even connecting back to your roots, your ancestry, things like that is very significant. Building a foundation and building stability, whether this is mentally or physically. Okay, so take what resonates with that. You could have been going through judgment, or there's something about you judging a situation, but whatever this energy is, this could be about your purpose as well. You could be in judgment, or you could have been when it comes to your purpose. Or there's something about you calling judgment on certain things because of your purpose. Some of you guys are meant to be here to help people awaken, okay, to help people grow. So again, when it comes to the number 20, this is about you being divinely guided when it comes to partnership. Okay, some of you guys that are divinely guided, you guys are accepting lessons and departing. Okay, moving on and moving forward. Like I said, family could be very significant with the number 6. 6 talks about family, healing, nurturing, maybe walking away so that you can step into, your desires. That could also be significant too. Moving away from family and friends so that you can focus on what really matters to you. Leaving something behind. We have distance. Okay, 6th house talks about health, wellness, okay, your daily routines. Okay, animals could be very significant, and also how you service other people. But you guys are moving forward, okay? You guys are moving forward. Take what resonates with that. That's good energy, okay? Yeah, justice. Okay, some of you guys are receiving justice when it comes to, karma, okay, when it comes to your consequences. Now, the consequences that you've done could be good or bad, right? So if you were doing good things, those consequences are coming back to you. Like the song, these are the consequence, these are the consequences, da, 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 like that. It's like, the consequences of your actions. So this is why you do not, attack people back or do certain things that people have done to you. Okay, things like that. It's like, how sometimes people don't want to be the bigger person, but naturally you are just the bigger person without trying. There's something about that where you seek balance and fairness. Whether you are the good guy, whether you're the bad guy, doesn't matter. You will be the one that, if I don't get a lot of support for what I'm doing because I may be, for some of you guys, like you may think like this, like you're too positive or you're too happy-go-lucky, that's okay. Okay, just because you are not wanting to shake your booty, okay, and do things for money when it comes to like OnlyFans and things like that, that is okay. People who want to shake their booty and show their feet and do things like that, do that. That's your prerogative, right? But when it comes to integrity, morals, and things like that, there are certain things that people don't realize that they do, okay, that can come back to them. So look at Kim Kardashian, for example, okay? I'm not chatting bad about the girl, but I'm using her as an example. She's done a lot of things in her past, okay? That does not make her any better. That doesn't make her any less. But the whole idea of it, she's done things in the past. Even people who do, for example, corn. Okay, I don't want to say it online, but being a corn star, okay, replace the P with a C if you guys get what I'm saying, what I'm putting down. Being a corn star is significant. Some people who do that, they don't think about their future. They just think in the moment and what they need to do to either make money or, just whatever they need to do. Having kids can also affect that. So God forbid you have kids and your kids don't have a strong mindset when it comes to like bullying and things like that, because they never dealt with that. Kids are kids, right? they could be going through something where they see something like that, and that could also be traumatizing. Nobody wants to see their parents doing the do. Okay, let's be realistic. I don't care how old we are. Nobody wants to see your parents doing the do. Okay, nobody wants to have that image in their head. Nobody wants that. And this is what I'm talking about, justice. Okay, there's certain things that you do. Okay, and I use those examples because a lot of times people do things and they don't care in that moment, but then after a while, it starts to matter, right? Because like I said, being a better person, becoming a better person is significant. Now, if you're comfortable in your sexuality and you don't care to do those things, and say you do that, but you're very open and honest with your kids about those kind of things, that's another thing too, right? Like I said, I'm not judging, I'm giving examples. I'm not trying to fight nobody. Okay, I'm just giving examples, right? So yeah, take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. But anyway, I am going to end it here. Okay, guys, if I feel called to, I will do another reading. But yeah, there's something about receiving justice. There's something about family. Like, some of you guys could be stepping away, okay, from your family so that you can start your own legacy, build your own truths. Okay, like I said, integrity is very significant in being honest, right? So it's almost the same thing with social media and being a content creator and etc., right? It's like people don't have to like your content in a sense, but you could be speaking facts, you could be speaking truth for some of you, right? And there's this energy of maybe you're wondering, like, when is it your turn? Just know, guys, that because you're doing things the right way, meaning like you're following your divine path, things may not look the same as somebody who has greed. And I'm not judging, but there are greedy people out there, okay? Like people who go to Dubai to eat doo-doo, that's wild. Okay, hey, if you like it, I love it. I'm not judging you, but that is wild. That's doo-doo. Okay, it's not even like you're eating octopus, you're not eating squid, you're not eating something that, like, Fear Factor, the show, where you're scared of these things, and because you're doing that, it's like you're facing your fears, like eating, tarantulas and things like that, right? That kind of energy. It's like people are now starting to see that certain things are not worth it. Even when it comes to like your morals and integrity, there's something about that too where it's like, I don't care how much money you have, you're not going to swindle my energy, you're not going to swindle me. And that is because you guys speak your truth. Okay, you take accountability when it's necessary. Even when you don't need to take accountability, you still do. And that is why you guys receive some type of justice or karma. Okay, guys, but I am going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you. Thank you guys for the love and the support. Thank you for following me. Okay. Again, follow me on YouTube and TikTok. I post on both of those platforms only. Okay, guys. But take what resonates with you guys whenever you see this. And again, for some of you too, when it comes to, you finally receiving the justice you deserve, just know that you're receiving this because of the energy that you were in, whether this was like a couple months ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, 10 years ago, it doesn't matter. You staying consistently and raising your vibration, raising your levels, your frequencies, etc. That is why you're able to be in the position you're in right now. All right, guys, keep moving forward. Keep doing what you got to do, though, like I said. But follow me on both of those platforms. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can book a reading, or you guys can, check out my blog. I just saw 2323 on the timer. But yeah, you guys can check out my blog. All right, guys, I did post something for you guys when it comes to Aries season, what you guys might need to know, things like that. And also, I did post something about connecting with the body with astrology. So some of you guys could be interested in that as well. The Aries post will be a little bit longer because it is like the introduction and the first post that I've ever done when it comes to that series. So hopefully when I do Taurus season for the next, few weeks or so, hopefully when I do that, it's a little bit shorter, but the first one that I did, it had to be that way because of the fact that it is the first season of Aries. It's the first, okay, number one. So I had to make sure that I, put all the information that was necessary until Taurus season. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy those blogs, but thank you guys, all right? I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, guys? Bye.